Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are getting to another Wheein release. This one came out in February, but if you watched my reaction that I just posted for Aftertaste, you'll know that I'm trying to group as long as I can catch them on what has come out lists. I'm trying to group people together all at once, so if they put out something in January and February and March, I'm trying to lump them all together. So that's why we're doing a February release, even though I'm still trying to catch up from January. Anyway, so this is Butterfly. I've already looked. We do not have subtitles that are in English, so I will go ahead and pull them up here on the phone. Yeah, there we go. And we'll follow along with the lyrics on the second playthrough, but for now, let's go check out Wheein with Butterfly. Are we getting another ballad?
만약에 말야 우리 다시 태어난다면 알아볼 수 있을까 사랑을 시작할 수 있게
Much softer, more vulnerable in this one than the Aftertaste.
그럴 수 있게 한 번에 날개짓은 그리움을 담아서 두 번에 날개짓은 반가움을 담아서
Gorgeous piano here too.
그래도 여전히 어렵고 망설여진다면 마지막 세 번째 너만이 알 수 있도록
Nice build up.
Like a butterfly 내가 나비라면 세 번의 날개짓을 약속해
Just stunning vocals.
그럼 내가 꽃이 되어 날 알아볼래 망설이지 않고 날아가 너의 품에 안길게 이렇게
I wonder how uncomfortable that water is that she's just sitting there the whole time. Okay, sir. I'm jealous of people that can play a piano.
너 아닌 사람은 누구도 너 아닌 사랑은 무엇도 네가 아니라면 안 되겠는 걸 Like a butterfly 내가
I love her
나비라면
crescendos into those like more full notes.
그럼 내가 꽃이 되어 날 알아봐줘 망설이지 않고 날아가 너의 품에 안길게 Like a butterfly
Oh, that's cool. She's like, it doesn't matter how uncomfortable the bathtub is, now I'm just drenched. Beautiful song. Beautifully shot video too. Like it's not something that has a ton of symbolism or anything like that, but just like the way it's shot and kind of the gravitas behind it, with the quick scene changes and the piano off to the side. Like, it was really nice. I have no idea what the song is about. I do feel like usually when we sing about butterflies, we talk about either a metamorphosis. You know, you started as something, you went into the cocoon, you came out as a butterfly, or so there's three different ways that I think of butterflies when it comes to songs or media in general. That's the first way. The second way is just as a symbol of freedom, kind of similar to birds, just because butterflies can fly away, whatever. The third one is a little bit more unique, and it's more in regards to like a butterfly effect, talking about how changing one thing in the past can alter the future completely. I don't necessarily think that's what we're getting at with this song, but there might be an element of that here because this song doesn't sound, I don't know, it doesn't sound happy. It doesn't sound, joyful. So I don't feel like it's a song about freedom or anything like that. It definitely has more of a toned down, almost sad vibe, but I could be misinterpreting. So let's go and listen again, and we'll follow along with the lyrics this time.
만약에 말야 우리 다시 태어난다면 알아볼 수 있을까 사랑을 시작할 수 있게 그래 그럴 수 있게 한 번에 날개짓은 그리움을 담아서 두 번에 날개짓은 반가움을 담아서 날 알아볼 수 있게 그래도 여전히 어렵고 망설여진다면 마지막 세 번째 너만이 알 수 있도록 like.
Okay, so before we get into the chorus, this is a long verse, but if by any chance we were born again, would we be able to recognize each other so that we could start our love again? Aww. So it's not exactly about, changing one thing in the past alters the future, but it is that kind of almost metamorphic rebirth type of interpretation. Okay. Let's see. The first flap of my wings carries my longing. The second flap of my wings carries my joy to see you so that you can recognize me. But if it's still too difficult, if you still hesitate, then the third one, only you will know. Oh, that's poetic. I love that. So it's, if we die, if we separate and we are reborn in another life. Now she's using butterflies as an example, and it could be literal, like if we're reborn as butterflies. But it could just be talking about, of course, if we're reborn even as humans. This first thing will carry my emotion to you. The second thing will carry my devotion, my longing. And then if still you don't recognize me, like, okay, then maybe it seems familiar, but you don't recognize me. Your soul is gonna know this third thing I do. If it's a butterfly, it's a third flap of her wings. If it's a human or whatever, it's the third action or thing that she will do. It will resonate within this person's soul, and only they will know who she is, and they will connect again. That's beautiful. I love that. All right, so let's listen to the chorus. That's even better. Oh, hold on.
망설이지 않고 날아가 너의 품에 안길게 이렇게
Okay, so the chorus was like a butterfly. If I were a butterfly, I promise 3 flaps of my wings. So we already talked about what the 3 flaps were, what they would mean. Then will you become a flower and recognize me? So this isn't, 2 butterflies meeting. This is a reincarnation of connection. The butterfly seeking that flower. And she actually goes on to say, without hesitation, I'll fly to you and land in your embrace just like this. So it's almost like she's singing that. Now, I realize in the video she is in the bathtub alone, but it's almost like she's singing this as if she's holding this person and they're connected and they're thinking about, what would happen if type of thing here. And it's like she's in this guy or girl's embrace, and if we were to die and be reincarnated, would we recognize each other? Would I recognize you as the flower I can find my safe embrace in? Would you recognize me as the beautiful butterfly that you love to hold? That kind of thing. Really just beautiful imagery here, like that, not in the video, but that gets implanted mentally through the lyrics. The bridge is so cute.
너 아닌 사람은 누구도 너 아닌 사랑은 무엇도 네가 아니라면 안 되겠는걸.
So the bridge is no one else but you, no love but yours. If it's not you, then it just won't do. So like there could be all these other flowers. When I'm reincarnated as this butterfly, I'll see all these other flowers, but like I'm still gonna recognize you. And if it's not you, it's not good enough. It's not for me. And I belong to you alone. Like that, just a really beautiful way of describing this timeless love that she's experiencing. And then we get back into the chorus.
Like a butterfly, 내가 나비라면.
Video wise, this is about the only time where the video starts having meaning. Like we have this fog or like this cloud cover, and it's like the sun is coming up. It's like a new day, basically, which is symbolizing that new beginning. We saw that earlier, but it matters around this part.
그럼 내가 꽃이 되어 날 알아봐줘. 망설이지 않고 날아가 너의 품에 안길게. Like a butterfly.
And then we have those like very quick shutter effects with the camera. Then we're getting drenched here. Just beautiful cinematography with this. Like that synth driving it in the background. Real quick, I said I was jealous of people that can play the piano. The reason for that, there's 2 reasons. One, I actually did try to learn at one point, and I didn't have the willpower, the determination to stick with it. But 2, when I was in band in middle school and high school, I was really good. right? Like a lot of people say that, but I was genuinely really good. I was first chair percussionist, and part of that, if you're not familiar, is the drums and the different types of drums. But part of that is all of the other instruments like the bells, the chimes, the xylophone, the marimba, the vibraphone, all those kind of things. And all of those things are keyboard instruments, except you play them with mallets. Or in terms of the chimes, you play that with a hammer. But anyway, the point is, I could play all of those keyboard type of instruments. I could even play with 2 or 3 mallets in each hand at one point. Never learn the damn piano. So yeah, people that can play the piano and play it well make me mad. Just kidding, but I am a little jealous of them. This part right here is and okay, well, it's no wonder why it's the most replayed section, because it's the part that everybody wants to focus on now, because it's image-wise, it's what the whole song is about. So I'm gonna try and freeze at different points. Okay, so we had that first colorful butterfly. Now we have this butterfly, and I forget which type, because there's a lot of them, but this particular butterfly, the design of its wings looks like an eyeball, and part of that in actual animal kingdom is camouflage to deter predators. But in this particular case, it's almost more of a metaphor for her and her sight as this butterfly. And then the butterfly is taking off. Not sure, because this isn't a flower, so I assume this is her taking off from maybe her previous place where she maybe hatched out of the cocoon or whatever, like where she was reborn. And then we see all these butterfly, colorful pieces of paper or whatever those are. Like, that butterfly that took off from the leaf was basically her going in search of him. Or her. Oh, another gorgeous song from Wheein, both from the vocal standpoint as well as the lyrical meaning. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I know I did. Shout out to the Patreons. They'll be right up here. Thank you guys for all of your support. If you're not familiar, link is in the description below to the Patreon. Patreon supporters get access to things I can't put here on the YouTube channel, as well as guaranteed prioritized requests that get sent to the top of the request queue every month. Link to that is also in the description, along with a link to PayPal. So if you want to get a request sponsored, send it to the top of the list, but you don't want the Patreon benefits, then PayPal is the way to get that done. But yeah, thanks for checking this one out. If you enjoyed, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications on when more content goes live. It's all free. It helps the channel. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here. Take care, everybody.